What's up, yo? Big Cat 305 here. Today we are making pizza on the Blackstone. Not just any pizza, meat lovers pizza. We're gonna load this thing up with some bacon, sausage, pepperoni, and ham, and some cheese, and some awesome tomato pizza sauce, and it's gonna be phenomenal. Hopefully, we'll find out. I'm using a new pizza crust, and you're gonna have to stick around to find out which one it is. And I'll give you a little hint. It's gonna be good. So stick around. I want you to see it all. If you're new to the channel, I want to thank you for stopping by. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and ring that notification bell. And if you are a current subscriber, I want to thank you for all your support. We're growing fast, and keep hitting that thumbs up as well as commenting down below. Everybody, let's get cooking. So we are going to start off by cooking our meats, pre-cooking our meats. We're going to start off with our bacon. We've got 3 strips of black peppercorn, thick cut bacon. We've got a pound of some Italian ground sausage. We're going to chop that up. Remember, it's easier to chop it when it's raw versus trying to chop it after it's cooked. So, little tip there. Chop it while it's raw. Makes life much easier. Once you get that all nice and crumbled up, you're just going to leave it alone. You start messing with your bacon, breaking these strips up. I cut these into little bite-sized pieces. It is pizza, so, you know, easy way to go. You can hear the sizzle. You can smell it. Trust me, it smells phenomenal. So we break it up and just let it relax and sizzle, and get cooked. So the bacon and the sausage take the longest, so that's why I put those on first. Sausage you don't want to mess with too much. Just flip them over after 3 or 4 minutes. Break them up a little bit more. You can see them start to get stuck together there. No biggie. Chop, chop, chop. And these are going to be amazing pizza toppers. So I move some of the pieces that are not so cooked towards the center. The center is always the hottest part of this particular Blackstone. I know the larger ones are a little bit different, but this 2-burner, the center's the hottest, trust me. Move that bacon around, turn it, check on it, it's cooking nicely. I've got the burners on pretty much medium-low here. No need to rush this. And that's it. Just keep flipping it, keep checking it. And this is going to make the pizza so easy. Everything's going to be already done pretty much when you cook the pizza. It's basically just a matter of heating up the cheese. So the sausage is looking good. We'll slide that over. The bacon's looking good also. We'll slide that over as well. And we'll make some room for our ham. So these are little biscuit-sized ham rounds, if you want to call them that I cut in half. And we're not going to cook these too much. We're just going to kind of brown them a little bit. And you can see I'm separating them here with my hands. Let me tell you, the best tool there is in the kitchen is your hands. There is no tool that does a better job than your hands. So this pizza is for me and my family, so I'm making it with my hands. And if I was not, I would be wearing gloves, but I am. So And you just want to spread them out, get them nice and even on there. And literally the ham takes like 2 minutes just to heat up and give them a little bit of color. You don't even need to do this, but you know, why not? You get some of that bacon grease on that ham. Oh, that's key right there. So we check the sausage to make sure it's not getting burnt. It's not. It's looking good. Now we're going to flip the ham over. You can see the color starting to come in there. Oh yeah, there's a nice little browning. Like I said, get a little bacon grease. Throw that bacon grease in there as well. Oh, bacon makes everything taste better. So, oh, you can see the color coming in now. So that's it. This is pretty much done. We're going to take this off here in just a few. Looks delicious. So this is a little tray that I got. I think I got it at Walmart actually. I believe it's like a dip tray, like a veggie dip or some kind of a chip and dip or something. I don't know. I use it for stuff like this. So picture you're taking this Blackstone camping and you want to make a pizza, because who doesn't love pizza? You could do that when you go camping. You just take this tray here. You can cook this all in advance, and you pre-cook all your meats, and you stick it in this little tray here. Last but not least, the sausage. I made more than I needed, but that's okay. So you add that sausage in there, and man, you can take this with you camping, and you got everything already made. So anyway, let's go back inside. That's our first prep. So now inside, we're going to make the pizza crust. This is a new little gadget I just got, this pizza pan with the holes in it. It is sturdy, let me tell you. It is awesome. I'm going to put a link in the description below where you can get one. I got it on Amazon. And then this is just another pan that's about the same size. And here's our Pillsbury pizza crust that I'm going to try out for the first time. I've heard good things about it. I have never actually tried this, so this is a first for me. So we're going to open it up, spread it open, and we are going to make this into the shape of this circular pizza pan, which is the same size pretty much as the one with the holes in it. But I figured trying to do this with the ones with the holes would make a mess and have things going all through the holes, the pizza crust through the holes, or pizza dough through the holes. So I said, you know what, let me just do it on a regular pan first. I oiled both of these pans actually with just a little bit of oil, just so you know the dough comes off and spreads around nice and easily. So you can see I'm not working it too much. I'm just kind of moving it out towards the edges. And plenty of pizza dough to fill up this pan, which is about 14 inches wide. And you can see there it's about done. So I'm going to take it out of here and stick it into the pan that I'm going to actually be cooking it on with the holes in it. So I start working it over there, and let me move it over back into the picture so you can see. And you can see there it's already pretty much done. Just got to finish it up a little bit on the edges. And I don't have to worry about that going through the holes or making a mess. There's a little hole right there, so I pinch it a little bit, and you can do that, no big deal. And then for the edges, they're not perfect. Just grab a pair of scissors or a knife, cut those edges off, and boom, you got a perfect circular pizza crust dough right there. Looks great. That's exactly what I was going for. There you go. It looks beautiful. Now we got our little container I added the pepperoni, I added the cheese in the middle, and bam, there you go. There's our toppings for our pizza. So imagine taking that with you to the beach, to the campground, to wherever, and you got it right there. And you can make that ahead of time. So I put this, this is actually a vegetable tray for a grill that I turned over. And I'm going to use that to raise the pizza dough off the bottom of the griddle so it doesn't burn the bottom of the pizza crust. And that's it. We preheat it for about 8 minutes. The directions say, I believe it's 400 degrees, 400 to 425. So I check it after about 8 minutes, and it's about getting there. So we're going to take this off. It is very hot. Be careful. And now we're going to add our toppings. I start with the Mids pizza sauce, which is my favorite. It is really good if you have not tried it. Tastes great. And you take your ladle and you just spin that around. Spread it around, I guess, is probably a better word to use. But you can see a little goes a long way. You don't want to put too much sauce because then you're going to have a soggy pizza. And I don't know. Not everybody likes a soggy pizza. So literally 4 or 5 tablespoons goes a long way. So I'm going to add some fresh garlic, minced garlic here. I love fresh garlic. Who doesn't love garlic? So I'm going to add that in there and spread it around a little bit. And we're going to add some oregano as well. Give it a nice Italian spice. And then we add our toppings right here from our handy dandy toppings holder, organizer, whatever you want to call it. So we add the cheese first. And I didn't go crazy with the cheese. I usually do, but I just wanted to make a regular pizza. I'm usually an extra cheese guy, to be honest, but for this particular video, I just went with the regular amount of cheese, I guess. So added the cheese first. And then from there, we start adding our meats. Start with the Italian sausage. And just kind of spread it out as even as you can. I mean, you can go as crazy as you want. You can load up your pizza like crazy. But sometimes less is more. Sometimes you just want to kind of spread it out. And since you're putting 4 different types of meat, you put a little bit of each, and then it becomes a nice, evenly topped pizza. So we add our ham here, spread it around, like I said, fill in the gaps. And then from there, we add our bacon. Oh my God, the bacon is smelling delicious. And you just kind of want to spread that around as well. It's looking good. And then finally, we want to add our pepperoni. That's the only thing I didn't cook. They're so thin. They're going to heat up while they're baking in the Blackstone. Or if you make this, you can make this pizza in your oven. You can make it on a grill. You can make this pizza wherever. As long as you have a heat source. And you can make it, you have it covered like an oven. You can make it. I've made it on a grill. I've made it on a Kamado style grill. I've made it on a regular grill. I've made it in the oven many times. I've only made it on the Blackstone a couple. Let me tell you, this one came out really good. So pepperonis are pretty much almost done. We're just kind of filling in a couple more of the empty spots. We have a few more ingredients left over. And we're about here done. This is loaded. This is definitely a meat lover's pizza. So we're gonna add a little bit more cheese. This is a Kobe Jack blend, just to give it some color. A little bit of yellow in there, yeller, a little bit of yellow, yellow cheese in there as well. You know, I went light on the cheese in the beginning, so I figured let me add a little bit more on the top, which I did. And I'm glad I did because I love cheese. So this pizza looks good. It is time to stick it back onto the Blackstone. So we put it right back on that upside down vegetable grill tray thingamajiggy, whatever you want to call it. And the heat is on about medium to medium low. And after about 6 or 7 minutes, you want to check it. It is getting there. It's looking good. The cheese is melting, but it's not quite there, I don't think. But look at the bottom. The bottom looks great, and it's hot. Be careful. So I just check it a few more times, every couple, 2-3 minutes, and it's coming along nicely. I decided to turn it a little bit with my fingers. Not very smart, but, well, you know, it is what it is. So I turn it around just so it cooks nice and evenly, and it's about ready. So, you know what? Let's go check it out. Look at this pizza. This is a beautiful meat lovers pizza with the Pillsbury crust that I cannot wait to try. The toppings I know are going to be great because, you know, it's meat and cheese and garlic, and the Smid's pizza sauce is phenomenal. But enough talking. Let's cut into this crust. It's still nice and hot. Let's give it a shot. I'm gonna stand up here because, oh, look at the crunch factor. Okay, step number 1 was good. Crunch factor is definitely there. That looks delicious. Couple more cuts. And we are, all right. We are ready to check this out. Let's see, which one do I pick? How about the one closest to me? That looks good. Oh, look at that. Looks great. The bottom looks great. It's not burnt. I'm gonna give you a little close up. Oh yeah, look at that pizza. The bottom looks phenomenal. The top looks great with all the cheese. All right, let's give her a taste. That is some good pizza. You got all the meat flavors coming through. The crust is perfect. The sauce is perfect. Muy delicioso. That came out phenomenal. So everybody, if you're looking to make some pizza on the Blackstone, this is super easy. I love this pizza crust out of a can. Come on, it doesn't get much easier than that. It looks beautiful. It tastes phenomenal. It's super easy to make, and I highly suggest it. Everybody, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting, and we'll keep on cooking. Big Cat